Hi guys, I thought I might chronicle my experience with the Pfizer vaccine. I got my first shot 21 days ago and I seemed to be fine until the third day after I had the shot, and then I got sick. It was kind of the sick enough to stay home from work feeling, but I wasn't at death's door. I slept a lot, stayed in bed, had a headache and sore throat. I could have just had a bug. It might not have had anything to do with the shot. I don't know. That was right over Easter weekend I was sick. So today I got the second Pfizer shot. Now I'm always a little bit nervous getting shots because I have had allergic reactions to shots before, but they have not been anaphylactic. I've gotten hives. I've gotten itchy ears, mouth, tongue, and throat, but it never went to the severe. It was like a mild allergic reaction. I'm allergic to contrast solution for CAT scans, and the other shot I had a reaction to was a rabies shot. Yes, I kid you not. I have had 2 rounds of a rabies shot because of a bat issue in my house. It is no longer an issue, but it was. The first round of the rabies shot, it was the second shot that I had an allergic reaction to, and it was the itchy ears and throat. And I got Benadryl to finish out the course, and that was generally all I needed. It was fine. The second time I had to get rabies shots, a little bit later down the road, I used a different brand. I used Rabivert, or that's the one I requested, and I had no problem with it at all. No reaction. So it wasn't the shot itself, it was something in the mixture that bothered me with the first one. First one was Imovax. Anyway, if you have a rabid dog like attacking your house, I'm the one to call because I'm clearly very immunized against rabies. Anyway, I went in and I told them I've had an immediate allergic reaction to shots before, but not an anaphylactic one. And they said, "Oh, did you react to the first shot?" I said, "Nope, was fine." They said, "Don't worry about it, just get this one." So I got it, and I'm doing my 15 minutes waiting, and sure enough, my ears, my throat, my tongue all start itching. Then my lips start itching. And I told them, and they watched me. They said, "Stick out your tongue. Okay, it's not swollen. Are you breathing okay?" "Yes, I'm breathing okay." They said, "Well, you can go home. Go home, take some Benadryl." So that's what I did. Came home, took some Benadryl, and it kind of eased up. And then it was like, wow, this is fine. I don't feel sick at all. So I got a lot of chores done today. And then I got the shot around 11:30 in the morning, and about 6 o'clock at night, I started to feel a little icky. And that's where I am right now. Right now it's 7 o'clock at night, and I have a headache. My throat feels sore and somewhat full, like if your glands are swollen. And I just feel like I'm just coming down with something. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to sort of chronicle this like a diary and see what happens. I'm very glad to have the second shot and have this over with, at least for this year. So I'll be in touch shortly. For you, it'll be seconds. For me, it'll probably be hours to a day. Hi guys, it's the next morning. I woke up a few times in the middle of the night feeling real sick, and I have a very low fever this morning, and I feel pretty awful. I have a sore throat, bit of an itchy rash on one arm, and I am just feeling lousy, like I want to sleep. Should I say sore throat? Slight sore throat. And I have a little bit of that feverish feeling, so I think most of today I am going to sleep. You know, I never get myself really fancy for any of my videos. I don't get myself all dolled up, but this is probably the least dolled up you've ever seen me. I'll check in later the day and tell you how it's going, but definitely my immune system is reacting to this injection, so I'm happy about that. I am 60 years old. I heard that the older you are, the less reaction you have, and so I'm glad I didn't get this when I was 20, if that's true for me. I don't feel terribly sick, but I'm definitely probably just going to stay in bed today and take a few naps. Sounds good? I'll be a cat today. All right, I'll check in with you later. Oh, ouch. I tried to use my left arm when they gave me the shot. Yes, my shoulder is sore. So it's about lunchtime now, and Still not feeling great. Definitely feeling the effects of the shot. Definitely my immune system is reacting to it, which is good. Oh my goodness, I look terrible. I'm looking at myself in this thing. Um, so a little bit better than last night. Very sore arm. I feel like I have a flu. It's the sort of thing, it's not dreadful, but I get up to do a chore or something, do the dishes, and I just feel completely wiped out. I've had weird, pain is not the right word, maybe aches, irritations in my chest and my back, and just weird random muscle aches and twitches. And it's a little bit of congestion. So that's about it. It's the kind of thing that I would stay home from work if I felt this way. I actually am not working all week because I knew I was getting the shot. But it's not dreadful. So we'll see how long this lasts. I'm still really glad I got the shot. So I will update you probably later in the afternoon. Okay, the day's going on. It is going on 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And I feel so much better than I did this morning. I still feel under the weather. I'm still in the shape that I would probably stay home from work. But this wasn't nearly as bad as I expected. It's reminding me a little bit of labor. Before I had my first baby, you hear all the horror stories and you think it will be dreadful. Maybe it was for you. But I had really easy labors. So this COVID shot, it's similar. I kind of expected, oh no, I'm going to have side effects. I'm going to be so tired. I'm going to be so sick. And I got sick. I still feel sick. But it's now, let's see, I got the shot at about 11 a.m. yesterday, something around then. And it is now about 3 o'clock. So it's over 24 hours. And I'm starting to feel a whole lot better. I think I'll do one more follow-up when this is all over. Hi guys. So it is over a week after the shot. And I just wanted to give you a wrap-up. As you saw from my little journal, right after the shot, I was fine. And then, about 6 hours later, I started to feel sick. And then overnight, I felt horrible. And then by the next day, I felt a little icky. But within 24 hours, most of that had passed. It really wasn't that bad. I would say I felt tired and run down for another day. But it was almost like you took a flu that would normally take a good 10 days and then an extra week of being tired, and you squished it into 24 hours. And the flu wasn't even that bad. So my immune system reacted to it. That's good. That shows that I am having an immune reaction. And it really wasn't bad. The only thing that's really lingered is that freaking rash on my arm. That's not even, a lot of people get a rash later, like after the injection, at the injection site. I didn't have that. I just had it on my forearm. Both times I got a little rash on my forearm, and this thing won't go away. And I have been scratching it, as you can see. I don't know. If it's still here in a few days, I'll probably see the doctor and see if I can put something on it to make it go away. It's not really bothering me. So that's basically it. That was my reaction. I know a lot of people are concerned about the vaccine. I can only share my own experience. Would I do it again? Yes. I know this form of COVID is a new thing and the rules change all the time. That drives some people crazy, but that's how investigation and science works. The fact is, we don't know. So as things go along, we find out what works and what doesn't work. And over time, we're going to find out which of these calls has been a really good call. I was more than willing to get the vaccine. I'm already 60 years old. If it turned me into a lizard, that would be kind of cool. So we got to do something, right? Because we know COVID by itself, for most people, it'll be relatively mild, but there's a significant minority where it's going to have long-term effects, and there's some for whom it's fatal. So I'm like, I don't want to give it to anyone else, even if I'd be fine with it. So I went and got the shot. How well will the shot work? We'll find out, right? That's kind of the level we're at right now because everything's so new. But I'm glad I got it. Reaction wasn't nearly as bad as I expected. I will have to talk to my doctor because I did have that very mild allergic reaction. So if there's boosters and stuff down the road, I'm going to have to really think about that. But I'd say so far so good. I'm glad I got it. I'll see you later, and hopefully I will not have turned into a lizard. Maybe a lizard person. Ooh, I wish I had a lizard mask. I'd open my next video wearing the lizard mask. That would be cool. All right. Wonder if they have them on Amazon. I'll see you soon.